understanding that fatherhood has a lot to do with ability to give birth. That is why I will tell us this morning that fatherhood is not necessarily mean the ability for a man to use his manhood. Amen. It's not necessarily mean what? The ability for a man to what? Use his manhood. Because even the goat can use their manhood. The dog can use their manhood. Am I right? There is what you need to understand that fatherhood means source. Source. A father is a source. Fatherhood is not just a title, it's a responsibility. But there are men who just have that understanding that being a father is the ability to have children and not care for the children. A proper father, or you know what, an impactful father is a man that uses his manhood and takes his responsibility for the product of his manhood. Hello? Are you with me? Should I take it again? A proper father or an impactful father is a man that uses his manhood and takes responsibility for the fruit of what? Come on, for the fruit of what? Because there are many men who uses their manhood but never take responsibility for the fruit of what? Hello? The difference between a father, a human, and an animal is that an animal sleeps with his woman at the end of the day has no dealings with the children. You see? No dealings with the children. Have you seen the chicken? After the cock has messed her up, she lays and gives birth. You don't see the cock around there. The cock goes his way and look for another one. What about the dog? After he has messed up the dog gives birth the sheep. You don't see the male around. What about the goat? The same thing. The goat will want to sleep with the daughter. That's the difference between the father and the father as a human and the one of the animals. They are impactful fathers and they are mere fathers. Hello? They are what? Impactful. See, their father, their children are not proud of. And their father, their children are proud of. Their fathers, even their wife is not proud of them. But their fathers, when their name is mentioned, you see where we read, God was speaking to a man now. And he said to him today, he said, if you obey me like your father has, like your father, impactful fathers are fathers that even after their death, their impact is still felt. Their impact is still what? Felt in the family. Today, we see speak of the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. What? They made impact. After your departure as a man, will your family still remember you? Will your family still remember you for your impact? Impact is not just something that you wait to happen. You wait for to happen. It's something you deliberately do. Impact is making positive change in the life of men, positive influence in the life of men for them to be better, especially your children. If you complain about the state of your life and you give birth to children in that state, and your children also complain about that thing, you are a mere father, not an impactful father. What will make a man be an impactful father is that the seed that came out from his loins now become better than him. Not giving birth to seed, and your seed are now worse. They are living in hell more than you. Like some fathers who enjoy all the wealth they have at the detriment of their children. Yes, I was heard of a man who had so much money but doesn't give his children. He was so stingy to his children that when he was about to die, the children were looking at him. As soon as he died, they were burying, they poured his money, they gave him everything, he should carry it along. There's another man I saw recently, but in South Africa, he loved his bed so much. So the elder, he said to him, if he died, they should not put him inside coffee. They should put him inside the base, dress him out, let him hold his steady, that they should bury him with the best. 7. Best that is still being dreamed. He said he love you. Let me tell you something now. Don't just exist as a man. Be impactful as a man. If your children does not feel your impact as a man, you are a mere father. Someone say, I will not be a mere father. Someone say, I will not be a mere father. The Bible says in Romans 6 verse 19, the earnest expectation of the Creator are waiting. Your children are waiting. Your children are waiting. Don't let them be wasting. They are waiting. Don't let them what? Be wasting. We look at the Bible today. We can see there are people who get fathers. Now look at that. An impactful father are men who are relevant before God and relevant before their family. They are relevant to God and relevant to what? Their family. Their family. God recognizes them. Now when I say relevant to God, there are people that are not even in God that you serve. Their fathers that are relevant to their traditions are relevant to their family. Are you understand now? That's why they are not Christians, but their families felt their impact because they took responsibility. Responsibility is not all spirituality. Hello? When your children need food, you don't need to say, "Amen, cuckoo, rice appear." If you have the anointing here, come and impart me. If you have the anointing, come and impart my needs. When your children need school book, you say, "Hey, cuckoo, not appear," and not appear. Because you are very spiritual father. You understand now? So, responsibility is something that you must understand that is different from spirituality. Though responsibility is part of spirituality. So we see most traditionalists are more impactful in the life of their children than some Christian men. So it's not just about the God you serve, but definitely to be an impactful father is a father that is relevant to his God and relevant to his family. His family. We're going to look at some example of impactful fathers. From the Bible, number 1 is Abraham, the father of Isaac. James chapter 2 verse 23. The Bible said Genesis 2:20. God called Abraham his friend. To the extent he was so impactful that God called him friend. There are fathers that God is not aware of them. God does not know them. God entered a covenant with him. And the Bible began to speak concerning him of his family. Genesis 18 verse 9. He said Abraham will command his house. When a father has no control, influence over his house, he has lost his manhood. When a father has no control and influence over his house, he has lost what? He has lost his manhood. Really, you can have money as a father and you have lost your manhood. You understand that? Your mouth is exercising dominion over your family. Being in charge. Being in covering. Not just existing. Because that's what an animal does not have. That's what an animal does not have. Abraham, the Bible says we command his house. What are you commanding your house for? We have Christians who say they are Christians that will bring their children to church and not come to church. Before you say your children are bad character, you are the first bad character. Yes. The society depends on the family. You know, Pastor said that most challenges that go is from where? And then manage from couples. Family! If you want a good society, it must start from the parents who are building up the family. Who are building up what? Who are building up the family? The father. Fathers are feathers. Fathers are future. And I tell you, fathers are the first helpers of their children. First what? First what? First what? Abraham, God speaking of it. He said he will command his house. Oh God, he will command his house. He's in charge. When it comes to the things of God, he's in charge. Our fathers were idol worshippers. When my father just said he became an idol worship because of affliction and all that. We want to serve his idol. Guess what he does? We want to serve his idol. He will do something. Look at this now. He will carry the one that is known to me. My elder man is always around because he's walking to the shrine. And he will be talking to the shrine. We are the one to me and one that own chicken. The other one own whatever is owing. But guess what? It doesn't call our name first. The person name we will call, even though absent, is our elder brother. That's why you see, Mama was talking about a few days ago. He said there are people now that their parents is worshiping idol on their behalf. Their parents are worshiping idol on their behalf. That the idol is not your father, it's your own. But he's worshiping it on your behalf. That's why some people, you need to know what is happening around your father, even though they are not around you. They call your name. They speak your name. That's every firstborn day. I pray for you. Whatever negativity your father has done to your life because of an idol, you are disconnected. Can you stand up as I pray? If you are a first child and the firstborn of your father, any altar they are connected to, there's an altar that is not God. Today I disconnect you. I disconnect you. I disconnect you. I disconnect you. Shall I disconnect myself? Sit down. Number one. Number two is Job. He said, "Oh, class of father, in battle father is Job." Job. Someone say Job. Someone say Job. Someone say Job. Someone say Job. Job 1 verse 8. We began to discover God began to talk about Job. And you ask the father, can God talk about you and boast about you? Can your wife boast about you? Or you say, woman, hit her hand on the chest and say, my husband cannot cheat. I know some people say, nah, she just covering for the man. There are men like that can't cheat. Even if they came and they fool like you, they cannot. Not just because of them loving their wife alone. It is not in their system. Like, there are things that are not in your system. Hello? Is it in your system to back? When you start backing, who? Is it in the system of human being? It's not the system of human being to back. Is it in your system for you to use your head to walk, even though that's not spirituality? People can use that in the name of the spirit, but you cannot use your head to walk because it's not, you are not wired that way. Just like a woman, hello, cannot withstand it. So a man, Lord, there are men will bend it down, but a woman cannot withstand it because it's not in their build up. They don't build them that. God did not structure them that way. Just like it's not in the system of a man to breastfeed a child, even though he loves the child, he cannot be breast. Have you seen my life? Even though they are saying they are transgender. Are you getting now? God did not create man that way. So it's not in the DNA of men. So men will cheat. God began to pause for Job. And discover Job was a man blameless. God speaking of him, he was a man upright. He was a man feared of God. He was a man that feared God. He was a man that showed evil. That was so relevant to God. For every father here and every young man that's a plan to get married or waiting to get married, may you become an relevant to God. I prophesy under this listening every man here, may you become relevant to God. Whether your husband is here or not, may your husband become relevant to God. May your husband become relevant to God. Shut your head like a toy now. Relevant. Job was relevant to God and Job was relevant to his family. He was a covering. In Job 1 verse 5, God began to speak of Job, that Job will come out in the morning. Early morning, Job come and make sacrifice for his children. Guess what? He will say, in case they have sinned against God. Oh, we can see father who don't care. Some of them they are come to a point that their children can lie secrets in their presence. If you are a father that your child have gone to start doing immoral things in your presence, you have lost your manhood. You have lost what? When your children, despite your child has married, they must still fear you. They say part of them that say, it's my father. My father has spoken, it's my father. Like I told us 2 minutes ago, I said a child is not bigger than his father, no matter how big he is. The president has a father like you still call him. Call him my son. That's my son. No matter who you are, still my son. If we make job, we make sacrifice. Yeah, the workings of your children in God should be your concern. Whether your children are working perfectly with God should be the what? Before you win the world, win your children. Tell them before you win the world, win your children. You are saying, the Bible says, don't go to the world and preach the gospel. It starts from your house. Because Jesus told the disciples in Jerusalem, how can you give birth to children in your not under your nose, before your nose? Your child is not born again. Before your nose, your child is not going to church. Your child will not come for smoke money and say, Mommy, I don't feel like going to church. Mommy, I don't feel like, which man did you used to say it? Is it the one behind or the one front? I don't feel like. Most parents will not bother. But when your child say, I don't feel like going to school, you'll be bothered. You see the failure? When your child say, I don't feel like going to school, because you play school, you say, you will go. But when your child say, I don't feel like going to church, you don't see it important. That is why we give children education without giving them God, and they lose God. Yes, sir. The education becomes nothing. Now, I'm not saying children are taken to boarding school. From boarding school, they learn to take cocaine. From boarding school, they learn to smoke. Yeah, and that boarding school, and that school, they pay so much huge school fees. But there's no God in there. So when you give your children education without God, they may end up like a dog. So the first thing, as an empathic father, you must do, put God inside your children. Put God inside your children. How can I be a Christian father and my child says so a Christian? I play you chapado. For what? Hear me, the Bible says, spoil the Lord. Spare the Lord, you spoil the child. Train up the child in the way. The best way a child must follow is your way. It's your way. It's your what? It's your. Look at this. You begin to count your failure as a parent when your child freely displays disrespect before others. When your child freely displays immoral acts before people. When your child does error before your eyes, and you are weak. You are weak. Job will make sacrifice. Job will make sacrifice. The problem with many Christian children in campus, you know many people have lost their children in campus. You know many children? But guess what? In the other religion, they don't lose their children. They soak their children into it. Because before the child is 5 years old, 5 years old, I was seeing them. They wear their car. They carry their. Yesterday I was passing by one. He was reading his whatever. He was reading it at entry estate. He was reading it. You're reading it. How many children can read Bible? 10 years old. And the father, I'm dead saying that's nothing. Somebody said in America, a great gospel artist in America, Ken Franklin, he said, the first time he heard fornication is a sin was not from church. He heard fornication is a sin from basketball pitch. Nobody told him. Nobody told him. He will mad. What are the lifestyle of your child? It should be your concern. Tell them it should be your concern. Say it should be your concern. That's what makes you an impactful father. Number 3, the impactful father is Joshua. In the Bible, Joshua is an impactful father. Because, don't forget, an impactful father is not a man that is relevant to where? Relevant to who? To God. To God. To God. Joshua was so relevant to God that when Moses died, if you read Joshua chapter 2, Joshua 6 verse 27, God brought the anointing and the mantle upon Joshua. He said, Moses have died, my servant, take it. He gave him. Joshua was the one that carried Israel to the promised land. And if you now discover his relevancy to God did not stop, his relevancy continued in his family. If you read Joshua chapter 24 verse 15, the Bible said Joshua speaking, he said, for me and my house. Yeah! I like the other people. The other for everything they do is kingdom. Everything they do is what? Everything. Giving birth to 50 children is kingdom. When you see somebody have many children, it's part of kingdom. When you see how many wives, it's part of kingdom. Going to true school, send their children to school, kingdom. Everything they do, they put their religion into it. I saw something in one country, Kuwait or whatever. One country recently now. An artist in that country is an Islamic country. She did a song without wearing their stuff.
Yeah.
You know the government judge her about 80-something stroke of the cane is to be given to her for singing without wearing their stuff. Why?